Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. We are looking at your blind side, your blind spot this week, but we're doing it asking your guardian angels, your ancestral guides to come through and speak for you. I'm kind of combining two readings here. I'm combining, it is Ancestral Guide Week, and I thought, well, should I just leave it as an open message? I thought, no, you know what I haven't done in a long time is your blind spot. Those are always really informative, and this week has been no exception. So I do like to think that the ancestral guides that are coming through to bring these messages forward to you are playing a part in whatever this message is for you at this time. So I'm going to get started with my energy oracle deck. We're going to find out what's coming towards you, why is the universe bringing this, and what you can expect from that. There is a link at the top of the description for the extended where I actually go beyond what you can expect from this. I carry it out further. And yeah, that's it. So let's get started, Leo. Leo, your blind spot. Your ancestral guides come forward at this time to discuss a blind spot energy cycle circumstance with you. Your blind spot, Leo. Leo, pussycat. My sweet pussycats. Oh, intimate feelings. Wow. Look at how that is showing up like that. Oh. For sure, I'm telling you, it's been a tough week. It's not been the easiest readings. The ancestors have dragging me and you and everyone through the ringer. Just to say that. So, I'm not going to say anything. Actually, I'm not going to say anything until I get the tarot cards out. Until we get the tarot cards out. Leo's blind spot. Wow, it's crazy angelic energy. Holy cow. Well, we asked for ancestors. Oh, that's interesting. You got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands on the bottom. There's some really powerful energy. Like underlying, you're moving towards something very powerful, very grounded, very prosperous, very celebratory. I'm hearing like wishes. But to get there, huh? To get there. So what's coming towards you? We have the second chakra and temperance. Healing. I'm getting like so much healing. A time for healing. But it's also intimate. This is very intimate feelings. Intimate feelings are coming towards you. Some sort of intimate experience. But it's not moving fast. And it's not moving fast. I really feel like it's almost very divine. Like very angelic. Temperance is kind of like that earth angel energy. And we have an angel here. Archangel Ariel with second chakra. And then why the universe is bringing that to you. Then we have patience. And it's an angel holding the clock. And it reflects, to me, temperance. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So why the universe is bringing this towards you? There's things that you need to balance in your life. You need to take time to bring things into balance. Different aspects of your life need to come into balance. That's why the universe is bringing something intimate to you. Something very intimate, very angelic, but it's slow. It's tied into this somehow. It's very curious. The time is coming. I'm hearing the time is coming. Because this is Cinderella, right? That Cinderella, is she late for the ball? Or is she late to leave the ball? But whatever it is, it's like she's going up the stairs. She's got the 2 clocks, right? The 2 of Pentacles, 2 different parts of her life. I mean, the part of her life that the prince doesn't know about, she lives in the attic and she, you know, with the mop and the mice and the rats and the birds. And then, like, but tonight she looks like this beautiful princess. There's 2 different elements here that need to come to some sort of balance. I feel like you're missing intimate. I feel like there's something in your life that's missing intimacy with the 2nd chakra. This is a very vulnerable aspect of ourselves. This is being vulnerable. But you are protected with this Temperance. Like, I'm really hearing this intimacy, this feeling of vulnerability. You are protected. Nothing from the past can hurt you. And you're not being forced into the future before you're ready. So what can you expect from this? We have financial constraints in the 7 of Pentacles. Because the 7 of Pentacles is coming up, I do feel like it has something to do with finances. I feel like you will be... It'll be a good idea to plan a budget. It'll be a good idea to save some money. There's definitely some planning here, is what you can expect. And it has to do with finances, which is really odd because nothing else in this reading so far screams of that. But this does somehow. So the clarifiers will be interesting. What do we have at the bottom? Oh my gosh. So many cards. We have the 1st chakra. We have the Garden and the Gate. We have Deceit. We have a Storm Warning. And then we have Yin and Yang. Getting grounded here. 1st chakra, right? There's the first step to experiencing this intimate, vulnerable part of you, is being grounded. The 1st chakra. Step 1. Didn't you guys have a reading called Step 1? Yeah, you did. You guys had a reading with me called Step 1 not that long ago. So here we go. Being grounded. Perhaps you are. Perhaps you're grounded. You're feeling some sort of balance in your life. Things are coming together in a way that they're a little more predictable. You don't feel a little bit all over the place. You kind of have a bit of direction for yourself. So step 2, this is like step 2, is the 2nd chakra, is the intimate, is the vulnerable aspect of you. But this is protected. This is divinely guided, this experience. The clarifiers are going to be interesting. So the Garden and the Gate, see, there's the new experience. There's that, see, that innocence. It's a sense of innocence going through the gate because your 1st chakra is established. You've got your balance. Your 1st chakra is open and it's grounded. You have to, going through the gate there is some sort of deception and disruption going through the gate. You have to push through that because, of course, nobody is going to feel vulnerable. Nobody wants to feel vulnerable or intimate with these 2 energies. I gotta say that. There's no way. Nobody wants to feel vulnerable and intimate with the Deceit and the Storm Warning. But on the other side of Deceit and Storm Warning is the balance, is the Yin and the Yang. And right, you had this King of Pentacles. You're on your way to something really good here, but there's some steps. So let's pull out clarifiers for this very intriguing reading. I'm sorry. I tried to say sit in one of the readings I did last week and it came out like shit because I'm having trouble with, so I just had an adjustment today too, so my tongue is really all over the place. I'm getting stuck. So the 2nd chakra, what is this intimate, vulnerable energy? What is the 2nd chakra about? It's very vulnerable. It's the Page of Pentacles. There's that youthful energy. The second chakra. Tell us more about this second chakra. This is the innocence. This is the vulnerability. This is the intimacy. Oh. Wow. It's really beautiful. So you have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Magician. And then you have the Lovers. That's pretty keen. I just said keen. Like, what is this, 1962? It's so keen, man. Was that even... Ooh, anyways. The Page of Pentacles, there's the innocence, right? There's the inquiring young, youthful mind. You are moving past... At least, even if it's not real things in your life, like the Deceit card and the Storm card, this could be completely an inner turmoil that you've been working through. How did I get them all in the... I mixed up the order. It doesn't really matter. That you've worked through self-deceit. It kind of feels like a little bit of self-deceit with how other things are playing out here. But moving through it, pushing through the pain of that too, to get this really, really grounded, solid energy, to take you to step 2. And there we go with step 2. There's the Page of Pentacles, the innocence, the inquiring mind, the joyful, inquisitive, youthful you, really? And to start manifesting, let's start at step 1, the Magician. Number 1 in the major arcana. And the Lovers. The innocence of love again, the innocence of choice again, the freedom of choice. Who you choose to be intimate with, who you choose to be vulnerable with. And then we have Temperance is with that, which feels like it's very protective energy, very protective, very balanced. You have the 9 of Cups. This is funny, this person has such a big pot belly. Looking at all these cups, I'm like, I think they've had too many beers. So, I don't know, maybe your angel's been drinking a bit. But oh, you know what I'm getting? I'm not getting that at all. I know, sometimes I get that with that card, because sometimes the 9 of Cups can be looking for happiness outside of yourself. I don't see that, actually. Temperance here, we have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. There is that nostalgic energy, love from the past, perhaps, past lives, something very beautiful here, the movement of this. But what I'm getting with the 9 of Cups is with Temperance and this kind of very angelic feeling around it, is that this, you're going to be intimate with someone, I guess. Well, with COVID, probably a whole lot of people just being intimate with themselves. But there's something else here for you, I feel like. There's 2 people in this Lovers card. And I think there always is. I don't have a deck where there isn't. But this is very stable. The energy that comes towards you is not negative. It's not codependent in any way. It's open, it's free, and it's it matches this innocence that you're going into with the second chakra. That's interesting. The first part of this week was very heavy. This is the lighter side of life. So patience, okay? Why the universe is bringing this to you? Patience. Okay, you have been patient. I'm hearing that. Oh yeah, you guys had your justice. Justice and the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, I feel like you freed yourself from things that were toxic. You freed yourself from things that were toxic. That's why the universe is bringing this into you. Oh, innocence. This innocent, this vulnerable, intimate energy cannot exist. Well, it's impossible for it to exist anywhere near that energy. It couldn't. So if it's a cycle, even if this is a cycle that you're going to be moving into, where you feel A, that you can be vulnerable with people and you couldn't in the past, you were holding back on that. You can be intimate, like reaching a new level of intimacy with those around you. If you feel like you couldn't do that before, and you didn't even really know why, you just couldn't do it. There's some sort of heavier negative energy here that needed to be cleared, and you were patient to do this. You did it with the Justice card. Like, something has come into balance that was out of balance in the universal scales of energy. And right, like, what was the last card after the deceit and the storm was yin and yang. The balance has been achieved. So this is what you don't see coming. I don't want to say like this is right now. It could be, but this is what is coming towards you. This is a blind spot. And the Nine of Pentacles, now you are independent of anything negative outside of you, for sure. I really do see that. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Why the universe bringing this towards you? You have been balancing different aspects of your life. You have the Sun card and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, this is kind of beautiful, actually. This is showing up pretty nicely. So perhaps in the pursuit of your dreams and your wishes, your brighter and happier days, but also if you need to give to others, you have been. And when I say give to others, because I see like this adult giving to a small child, it's giving to those in need that needed to be given to. Like you have maybe some sort of status over someone, whether that could be age, socioeconomic, however that plays out. But so the balance, so you're showing the universe that you were patient and you created this balance. It's pretty cool. It's nice, Leo. It's really nice. Now, what can you expect from this? Is financial constraint and the Seven of Pentacles. So you got to make a new plan here. So the financial constraint. Oh, something. The Moon card and the Ten of Wands. The Moon card and the Ten of Wands. It's dropping a burden and going into the unknown. What is this? The Moon card and the Ten of Wands and the Fool. You got to start from zero. Man, maybe you're like exiting your job. Or you're pulling yourself away in a big way from where you like garnish an income or a wage. It's very interesting. The Ten of Wands, like dropping a heavy burden. Maybe where you work is a heavy burden. But with the Moon card, you know, like there's fear and there's the unknown here. Where are you going? I'm starting from zero. I'm starting from zero with the Fool. So you are kind of putting your hands, your faith in the universe here. That's what you're putting your faith into the universe. The Seven of Pentacles, making a plan. See, make a budget. Oh, dang. Ten of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune, which is also a 10. I'm looking for numbers here now. And the Five of Pentacles. Wow, you're putting yourself out somewhere. Something's going on here, what you can expect. Like this is an ending of how you saw yourself, who you thought you were. And it's a completely new cycle, but I almost feel like in a way you're creating it. Because the Ten of Wands is dropping the burden. This person drops the burden. There's no Tower moment here. Like you make the choice, for me, when I read tarot, to drop the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Swords, though, I think can kind of happen to us. That's something that usually happens to us. Maybe, even if you're dropping the Ten of Wands, if you're dropping, let's say you're dropping a job, or you're dropping something that makes you an income, or you're pulling away from it temporarily, you're doing something here, you're making a choice to do that. But kind of unbeknownst to you is that a side effect of that is there's some sort of ego death here. There's some sort of feeling of the ending of who you knew yourself to be. And then out in the cold. Like out of this. What the heck? Why? Yeah, I don't even have that spot. Honest to goodness, it looks like So why are you dropping this burden? Why is work a burden? Why is work a burden or income a burden? Oh, geez. It keeps you isolated and in the devil. This could even be some sort of secondary income even. Something. There's something here that keeps you kind of isolated. Doing an awful lot of self-reflection. And it's imprisoning you. Or you've also taken the time to really look within yourself and realize that this is imprisoning you. What a curious reading. But the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is on the bottom. Why? Let me get more information about this. Because you can't, how can you be the King of Pentacles if you've walked away from where you work? Because the King of Pentacles usually has a job. He has a job and he's making a lot of money. Let's see. Come down here, please. Okay. What is this? Tell me more about this King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands as an underline. When I look at underlines, I hear this is a reason for the reading. And this is the reason we're all here. So the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is stuck in my finger. The Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. You've taken a lot of time, you've taken some sort of self-sacrifice here to really look beyond yourself too. Really looking beyond yourself and seeing the bigger picture. Finding your truth, your new truth perhaps. Finding clarity and wanting to make this a real thing. Like with an Ace of Pentacles. Wanting to have something real that you're starting with here. Maybe you're going to start your own job or your own business. You know, it could definitely be something like that. The King of Pentacles is sitting here. I don't feel like you're going to be like poor on the street. I feel like you're possibly thinking about pulling yourself away from where you've devoted a lot of time and effort. And it has been something that serves as monetary gain. Pulling away from that, you're starting something new. You want to start something new. Oh, too. You know what? With the Four of Wands, maybe you have a partner, like it could be a romantic partner even, and you want to start something, business with them even. Or you could also be, maybe, if this is the Four of Wands, it can also be often be linked to like coming together in celebration of a union. So you could be moving in together, you could be getting married, you're just devoting more time to one another. Maybe you are leaving a job because it is in a different state, province, however that plays out for where you live, compared to the person that you want to be with, where they are. There's definitely something going on here where you are choosing intimacy. You are choosing more of an angelic path, I want to say. More of an angelic path for yourself. And in some ways you've earned it. Not in some ways. You've earned it. You've definitely earned it with this angelic patience, the Justice card coming through and putting deceit and storms behind you to create energetic balance in your world. You're doing the hard shit. That's what you can expect from this. Doing the hard shit here to make good shit. What a fascinating reading, guys. All right, I'm gonna put these. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spread these away, put them over here, and I'm gonna continue pulling out to see what else comes out of what more you can expect from this in the extended. Wow, Leo, you never cease to amaze me. But you guys are so passionate, and you're leaders. You're one to do that. It reminds me of the reading's done now, so I can ramble on. It reminds me of my stepfather, God rest his soul, who was a fireman. And he was a fireman in the Toronto Fire Department. And prior to that, he had all sorts of businesses. He did everything. Every single thing. Like if you see someone aerating soil, I used to have a business where I did that. I go, really? And then someone driving a snowplow, I used to do that. It's like, what did you not do? So, and then when he was in the fire department, he did have extra time, as firemen often do. And he had all these other businesses too that he used to do. But I mean, that's what I mean. He was a Leo. I'm bringing it up because he was a Leo. So he had that kind of like, he had the confidence in himself to succeed. And he also had the energy to do all of these things too, right? He had, what did he have? It was in, when he was a younger man. He lived in Scarborough, and which is kind of like a suburb of Toronto. And he had a recording studio, his own recording studio. And what is the name of, Maestro Fresh West recorded in his Let Your Backbone Slide. He has actually at this place, in the games room, he has all the gold records and platinum CDs, I think it was. That, yeah, because it's pretty cool. And he even has a signed picture with Maestro Fresh West thanking him for, yeah. So I don't know, like I'm just bringing that up because I feel like you have something in mind here, something that you'd really like to do. And I seen that in Leos. So you go do it. You do whatever you need to do there. Yeah, because he was always taking chances, but he was always succeeding, right? So, all right, thank you so much, Leo, my sweet pussycats. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.